Box Hill, located in the eastern suburbs of Melbourne, is very much a working class suburbia, with strong ties to our First Nations people as well as colonial Australia, but is now most known for its strong multicultural connections from around the world. The Wurundjeri tribe first occupied this area as the original custodians of the land. They are the traditional owners of the Birrawong Valley, which includes much of the current Naarm site, Melbourne. The land of Box Hill has changed drastically though since the occupation of the Wurundjeri tribe. Many aspects of Box Hill and its wider city of Whitehorse was immensely influenced by colonialism. Colonisation saw the displacement of Indigenous Australians from their original territory to make way for European development. Colonisation meant land was seen more as a commodity than it was once seen as a spiritual connection. This saw the introduction of different types of buildings and dwellings for living and working. This colonial era saw the development of town planning and other architectural features that were non-existent to pre-colonised Box Hill. The Box Hill Club is an example of the change in the built environment. This infamous pub in the Whitehorse Hotel was found on the corner of Whitehorse Road and Alga Road in Box Hill. Made from brick, it was positioned in this location as it was a stopover point for the Corduroy Road between Melbourne and Lilydale, creating a place for the Bullock teams to stop when transporting goods through the eastern suburbs of Melbourne. By the 1850s, Box Hill was seen as its own minor city. 100 years later, it was a part of the city's East Ward expansion, and now is known for having the tallest high-rise skyscraper outside of the CBD, which is relative in size to a Chinese community. The people, culture and built environment of Box Hill in the present day is now much different to that of colonial Australia. Many cultures make up the diverse population of Box Hill, and this is shown through many of their built environment characteristics. As shown in the graph, East Asians make up 20% of the population of Box Hill, second behind the Australian population. This shows the cultural shift and movement and migration of the community. The Melbourne Buddhist Temple, located in Box Hill, also demonstrates Box Hill's strong connection to religion and multiculturalism. These Buddhist temples are set in specific areas to make sure and to demonstrate the ethical code that influences the cultural group, mainly depicted in the Asian countries, which have been clearly defined in the graphs above, showcasing the different cultural groups. This Buddhist temple, established in 2002, allows Box Hill residents to go and worship and pay their respects to the Buddha, therefore also blending religion in the surroundings and the atmosphere of Box Hill. The Buddhist Temple is a non-for-profit organisation who educates those who want to follow Buddhism, and it acts as a place of worship for the Buddhists. The temple's exterior includes flags, and the main one being the Buddhist flag, which stands as a universal symbol of Buddhism. Another key element is the chigi, which is a common Buddhist element of architecture and is an example displayed in the image to the right. Box Hill Institute Health and Wellbeing Hub is also another example of the multiculturalism in Box Hill, due to the factors of Australia being considered as the best education system for both domestic and international students by setting a high standard. Therefore, it qualifies the best outcome for the individuals who are interested in studying and can be a functional foundation for personal development, especially for the international students. This makes them have a stronger sense of belonging in a different country that they aren't used to, and to be able to have the feeling of being included as an international student. The Health and Wellbeing Hub, a part of this institute, allows for a more personalised and cultural exploration of well-being
and a service that is fine-tuned to meet the needs of the Box Hill community. This is important as the values and beliefs of the Asian culture and migrants who make up Box Hill in some ways are different to the views of those living in Box Hill previously. As shown back in the pie chart, where 50% of Box Hill is now migrants from around the world, particularly Asian immigrants. And because of this, it is important that Box Hill adapted its services to fit the landscape. This building embodies the cultural diversity of Box Hill through education and holistic program, making everyone feel included and important.
There are many different food options when walking the streets of Box Hill. The one that stood out to us was Miss Korean Barbecue. This Korean restaurant that shares traditional Korean taste with the rest of Box Hill.